Hey folks, David Fine here from Keys Moths. Guys, we're donating specimens to the McGuire Center for Lepidoptera Research in Gainesville at the University of Florida. And we're going through this year's donation, and I've got 8 boxes of pinned moths that we've collected down the Florida Keys in our survey. And so we've mounted them, we've labeled them, we've identified them as best we can. Now we're going to go into box number 3. This one's going to be a little easier because it's actually only got one species in it. These are the black witch. Ascalapha odorata. Guys, this is a really cool bug, and there's zillions of them down the Florida Keys. And these guys are all from the National Wildlife Refuges. And so what I'll do is I'll show you the difference between the boy and the girl. We'll talk a little bit about them, and then we'll move on to the next box. So the black witch I've got several videos on finding these in the wild. You can check those out. But the black witch is a noctuid moth. It's one of the largest moths in North America. The wingspan is absolutely massive. And you can see it's at least 7 or 8 inches across. This one is there. It's got a little bit of, this male has a little bit of rubbing on the forewings there, but wound up in one of my traps. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between the male and the female. This is a male, and as you can see, it's got like a jet black or dark brown kind of wing base, and the fresh specimens have these little iridescent bluish purple flecks. And then, of course, it's got the little comma there, which is pretty cool. And it's actually a very colorful moth when you zoom in. The hind wing is same, brown, little squigglies. Now, the difference between the male and the female, this one's a female. And you can see that the female has very similar in coloration, but the female has this squiggly line right here that's lighter in color, and it goes from the forewing costa and divides the forewing all the way in half, and it goes all the way down, and it picks up in the hind wing and goes all the way across the hind wing, okay? So that's a female. That's the easiest way to tell the male from the female. Now, the females are a little bit stouter in their body, and the females are typically a little bit broader in their wing shape, but this line right here is 100% the easiest way to tell the boys apart from the girls. Now, this specimen's got some beautiful metallic coloration in it, and this thing down here, this little, whatever you want to call this, on the hind wing, is a really cool, some beautiful metallic coloration in there. There's some like lavender, some blue, some green. It's just a phenomenal moth. So what I can do, let me show you the underside real quick, just for those that are curious. Okay. More of the same. It's a very large moth. Okay. Underside's actually less interesting than the top side. So hopefully you can see the difference here between the boy and the girl. Both the boy and the girl have the pretty cool spot there, that double semicircle thing there that's metallic in coloration. But the girls have this lavender band here. Now, this band is a lot more pronounced than, let's say this one. Actually, in the light with the flash, this one lights up. But if you take the flash off, this girl right here, her band is a lot less pronounced, but put light on it and it lights up. So that's a beautiful moth right there, guys. That's a stunning moth. Okay, there's the guy. The boy, I mean, he does have metallic coloration, but that band is not cream colored. It's the band is there on the males, but it's not really a whole lot different in its coloration. So the female band has that real light coloration in it, and it goes all the way down. The male has that same squiggly, but it's not really different in coloration. Now this one, look how pronounced the white coloration is on the female, this band here. I mean, that's really significant. And I've actually seen it more significant than that. But just a stunning moth. Let's see, and there's another female. Yeah, these guys were almost all collected in 2023. There was a bunch of them that kept flying in my traps, and we found several. And so you don't want to donate a whole bunch of these. These are space killers, man. You can only keep so many of these. But I did want to make sure that the museum got a sampling of the Black Witch from our project. It is a beautiful moth, and it is part of the Florida Keys fauna. So one of the things, a legend, folklore in Central America, if one of these witch moths, they call them Bruja Negra in Latin America. And if a Bruja Negra flies into your house, like some of the awnings, they don't have air conditioning in Central America in a lot of houses. So they just kind of have like these vents where it's open to the outside where so air can come in and, circulate the air inside of a house. And these things love awnings. So they actually fly up underneath awnings for protection. And sometimes they'll wind up inside of a house. And the myth, the legend is that if a Bruja Negra flies into your house, that it means that there's somebody close to you, somebody in your family is going to die from some kind of curse. Of course, we don't believe that, but that is a very common legend, and these things strike fear into people. And even though they can't harm you, they've got just a tongue, proboscis, like just any other Lepidoptera. Let me show it to you real quick. It's actually a tiny little proboscis there. And they love fruit. You can collect them by, or attract them if you're in an area where black witches live. You can do so by putting rotting fruit out, and bananas, apples, pineapple, pretty much anything. If it's dry out and black witches are around, they will come. Now, the caterpillars, we've had a hard time breeding them. They're very easy to lay eggs. If you put a female in a box, like a cardboard box, she'll lay eggs immediately, and all the caterpillars start hatching. They feed on various legumes, and we've gotten the caterpillars to start eating, but we've never had very good luck. We've never actually gotten one to pupate. We've gotten them all the way to final instar, but not to the pupa. So hopefully in a day to come, in an adventure to come, we'll raise the Black Witch all the way through its life cycle. So, guys, that's all I got for now on the Black Witch moth. These are going to the museum at McGuire Center in Gainesville, Florida. Hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've ever seen one of these. They're pretty cool. And comment down below if you have any other factoids about the Black Witch. We'd love to hear about it and share that information with our YouTube audience. But thanks so much for watching. Till next time, guys. Let's get out there and enjoy South Florida. Bruja Negra. What a cool moth. Take care, guys.